Okay, so hi there everyone. We're now on our next video and this is simplification of complex fractions. Here, actually this is our part two, since I have given already the first part previously. So this part two will just deliver to you another example of how to simplify complex fractions, and we are given this example right here. So we have x all over x plus 1, this is the numerator, all over 1 minus x over x minus 1. So this is our denominator. So denominator, and this is our numerator. This one over here. So let's um let's simplify them by parts first. Let's talk about the numerator first before the denominator. So it's very important to know the LCD, as we all know, since one of the terms is just 1, so we can just say that the denominator is just x plus 1. So our LCD, our least common denominator, is x plus 1. So with that in mind, we can say that our numerator will look like this: x plus 1. Okay, since we cannot do anything with the x, since it possesses already our least common denominator, so we'll just copy the x. And this one, we'll copy the plus sign. And then, um, since we have a 1 here, which is an integer, and simply because it's just 1, so we can imagine it as x plus 1 over x plus 1. So canceling that up will give us 1, so therefore we have x plus 1 on this side. Simply, we can make this 2x plus 1 all over x plus 1. So that's for the numerator for now. We will simplify that later. Um, if you want, okay, we can simplify it right now. So this will give us 2x plus 1, x plus 1. So this is our numerator. Now for the denominator, let's have the LCD again. So our LCD, since one of the numbers again is just 1, so we can just stick with the LCD with x minus 1. So with that in mind, we can get the denominator. That is um, x minus 1, our fraction, our whole denominator. So since this is 1, so we can imagine this as x minus 1 all over x minus 1. So we have x minus 1 over here, copy the minus sign, minus x, which will turn out x minus x is going to be cancelled, which will give us negative 1 over x minus 1. And this is going to be, this is our denominator. Okay, so let's move further here to the left. So again, this is our numerator, and this is our denominator. Okay, now putting them side by side, we can have the, um, let's write first the numerator, 2x plus 1 all over x plus 1. So again, if we're going to think of it as dividing, since this is again a numerator and this is a denominator, so meaning we're dividing numerator divided by denominator. But how about let's just take the reciprocal of this denominator and then proceed to multiplication. That will make things easier, correct? So let's get the reciprocal right now and let's proceed to multiplication. So if we'll do that, we'll have a multiplication sign here. The reciprocal of this is just x minus 1 over minus 1. So let's do the math. We cannot cancel anything actually. So let's do the maths over here. So let's simplify. Okay, so x minus 1 times negative 1. Maybe we can just put the negative sign outside. X plus 1. Okay, that's still the same of writing this. And then what we have is 2x plus 1 times x minus 1. Okay, so actually this is the answer already. If you're okay with factored numbers or factored terms, so this is the final answer. So it's 2x minus 1 times the quantity of x minus 1 all over negative the quantity of x plus 1. If you want to really simplify this until, really simplified it as in simplified, so we can make it like this. Actually, we can do the FOIL method in the numerator. So what we'll have is 2x squared Then outer is minus 2x. Inner is plus x. And last terms is minus 1. And then in the numerator, what we'll have is, I think it's much better to write it this way. Negative quantity x plus 1. Simplifying the middle term, the numerator, what we'll have is 2x squared minus x minus 1. And then what we'll have is negative x minus negative minus 1 minus the quantity of x plus 1. This can be rewritten actually, or negative x minus 1, but that's nastier to look at rather than this. So either of the answers will do, only that this one is in a form of a trinomial. This one is in a form of a factored binomials. So this is our answer. The negative sign can be written in front if you want. So this can be rewritten as negative 2x minus 1 times x minus 1 all over x plus 1. So it can be written like that. It can be rewritten like that. So there's a lot of ors in the answer. This is an or, this is also an or. So in any situation, there should be an equal sign here, not to confuse that minus sign with the equal sign. Okay, so that's our answers for this video. Actually, it says a single answer in different forms. So yeah, that's it for our another example for complex fractions. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that you would like and subscribe to my channel. So see you soon. Bye.